welcome to another episode of the Genius Podcast. It's your host Halima Magaji, and today I have with me, on the right I have Tuluwani, who is an intern in the software engineering team, and on the left I have my ever stressful but ever dedicated and ever amazing digital marketer. But yes, this is not what we're going to hear from Moji today, so I cannot report it to you people. Let's just go straight into what we want to do. So today we're going to be breaking a lot of insurance myths, and I'm so excited about this topic because Nigerians, you guys make my marketing so stressful, and it's because of these myths that we hold on to that marketing insurance is difficult for me, and being able to actually even provide insurance as a value to Nigerians is also difficult because they hold on to a lot of myths. So I'm just going to start out and give an experience that I had. So we had an event last 2 weeks, and I walked up to two people speaking to try to sell insurance to them. And of course, what they said was their insurance is Master Jesus.
The blood of Jesus.
Nigerians, why? Nigerians, why? Forget the money that I'm even trying to make, because I need to make sure that my salary comes in. Forget the money that I'm trying to make. But even the fact that I feel like insurance is like an amazing thing, in all honesty. So a lot of people, one of the major myths is that insurance is expensive. Do you think insurance is expensive?
I feel like some companies can have like really some expensive insurance, but if it's affordable, it should always be something that you should go for and something that you should always try and do, because it's always going to keep you safe and be your best bet in times of trouble.
And I feel like even the price of insurance compared to the amounts that you're able to save on is like, there's a difference. So there was a customer that we had, and she saw a general physician and went on to see a specialist consultant, a special consultant, and then she also did a couple of tests. And I remember the next month she was about to pay, and she was like, you know what? I'm actually willing to pay 2.5 because a normal consultation with a specialist like an OBGYN or I remember when I wanted to get my teeth out, so I had already done an x-ray, and for me to see the surgeon, the dental surgeon that was going to take out the teeth, the consultation alone was 75,000.
Yes, dental care in Nigeria is usually expensive.
For 75,000 just for the man to look at the teeth that he wants to remove.
How much is the teeth?
Is it worth it? Does he use hammer and pull them out? At that point, I just use plier and pull it out and go with vibes and inshallah. But because I had insurance, that covered it. So I feel like, in as much as there are packages for like 1.5, for example, in MCG, there are packages like 1.5 to 16,000. But I'm telling you that even your general physician consultation is at least once, even without the medication that you take, is more than that 16,000, especially in this economy. So I feel like there are a lot of myths. What are the other myths that you've heard, that when it comes to insurance?
Most people will say that insurance doesn't really work. And I want to speak about, let's say, auto insurance now, that this third party that is 15,000, if I pay it, people just think that the reason why they get insurance and auto insurance is because they don't want police to catch them. And if police catch them, where's your insurance? Because I remember I've been caught by police. Before this job, we changed you. Yes, I'm a new creature now.
It was
so yes, I've been a couple of years back. This guy stopped me. I had already paid, but I was not with my document because I did not believe that it was important. So he was like, where's your insurance? I was like, okay, look at the soft copy. No. I don't have the paper, blah 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 blah. I had to pay 6,000. As of that time, I think I bought it that was years back when it was like 5K. And I'm
the money that you even paid to the police as a fine,
it was
more than the insurance itself.
And now that my insurance sense is really, really high, I've come to understand that now the economy is bad, fuel is high, everything is just going up. The best way you can even save money is by getting insurance.
Actually.
That thing that people believe doesn't really work.
Actually, I remember there was a time that people that know me and have driven with me know that I drive crazy in Lagos.
I can see.
Don't find me. I can see.
I can
I
see.
drive crazy in Lagos. So there was a time that I got into like a really bad. Someone hit me. No, I hit someone. I can't even lie. I can't even lie for the sake of I hit someone, but it was a
Was your
mistake.
teeth paining you that time?
I mistakenly hit someone, and luckily, I had third party. But you know what pained me? So my own car, I now had to end up fixing because the entire bumper was out. So I had to fix and repaint everything for like 250. So now my third party covered them, but it didn't cover me. That's when I'm all jazz up. Immediately my third party expired. I went to go and pay for third party plus. Like no one even told me anything. So I've come to realize that third party actually works because for me it was a simple thing of just, taking a picture of my claim and then uploading online for like a claim just processing my claim online. I didn't have to call any inspection person to come. I didn't have to. That opened my eyes to insurance, auto insurance at least. I've used health insurance all my life, so I know that health insurance works. But auto insurance, and I used to be the kind of person that never used to believe in auto insurance because I felt like it was so stressful. Like I can't imagine hitting someone, they will not fight on the streets of Lagos. They will not go and exchange insurance this thing. Then I'll not have to start calling my insurance. I was just like, what? But like being able to just do it digitally, just bring out my phone, take a picture, upload, that was so easy for me. I think another thing that people usually say when it comes to insurance is like insurance is for old people.
Yes, they usually think that because they feel like it's when you're older, when you're not making as much money because you might have retired, that's when you really need insurance. But insurance is actually for all ages because you need insurance for your kids. A lot of parents, including my parents, have health insurance for me and my siblings, which has really helped because there are days where we might not have seen some sickness coming, but thanks to health insurance and God, of course, we were able to get it covered and much less than a price that we would have had to do if we had to go to a consultant and keep going for follow-up processes.
I think I like that perspective of insurance and God. Like, they go together, big. Even God said faith without works is dead.
I'm happy my father would watch this. My father would watch me. Because I'm not sure if that man has.
You need to buy for him. You need to buy for me. Even I was saying it that. So my friend's dad has high blood pressure. And then yesterday they were talking about like medications to get him and all of that. And I was like, you know what? I just told Jibola when I got to the office today, I was like, yeah, please, I need you to get this 7K plan for this person. Like that was my gift to him because that's having to do that medication every single time because it's like a pre-existing condition and pre-existing conditions are I know because I'm battling my own. So they're really hectic. So having to do that a lot, it's a lot of money. So I was just like, yeah, you need to put this person on insurance. But I really like that perspective about the fact that you carry God and insurance. I don't know when Nigerians just believe in vibes and inshallah. God will protect me. Then when your car now break and you don't have money to, you not apply more pressure on God for him to buy you a new car. When you never move sensible in the first place, people are stressing me. Sometimes I just want to kneel down and beg some Nigerians. Those two guys I walked up to, they still did not buy their insurance. And the funny thing is that these are educated people. These are people that are rich, they are educated. They even work in financial industry. So it's like how? I think that's another mentality that people have made about insurance. That people feel like, insurance is for a certain class of people. Insurance is for rich people. Do you know the irony? Poor people need insurance more than rich people need insurance.
True. Very, very true.
I mean, let's be realistic. If I'm earning 10 million a month as a rich person, because that's where your richness starts in Lagos. So that's happening. If you think you're earning 1 million and you're rich, my dear, your richness is in the mud.
You're managing.
With these new policies. Dollar is about 1,000. Your richness is in the mud. To me, that's earning 10 million. If I go to the hospital once in a month and I'm paying 150, it's nothing compared to you.
Drag them.
That your salary is 250. Tomorrow 150, lọ sí hospital. If you use 150 to go to the hospital, what will happen? You go soak Gary for the rest of the month. You will soak Gary saute for the rest of the month. So insurance is actually not for rich people if you think about it. I think insurance is for everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Both rich and poor. Because even if I have 10 million, I don't think I want to spend 150k on medications. To be quite frank, I don't think I want to.
It's a lifesaver. Insurance helps you save money.
Yes.
Just think about insurance like another type of bank account where you throw in your money and you want to save your money. Insurance is a better saver.
It's a blanket. It's a financial blanket
Covers
for
you. And to those people that think they are embedded in the blood of Jesus, it's good to be inside there, but
faith without works. Faith without insurance. Faith without payment of your insurance plan is nothing. They go hit you for Lagos, they go run. You and Jesus will be left in the streets of Lagos looking at your bumper. You go to look your bumper, you go to look yourself. So so I think there's so many other myths. Do you know any other myth that you feel like people have about insurance or thoughts that people have?
I feel like some people feel like insurance is a money-making scheme on the insurance company
So
side.
true.
And because of that, they are usually reluctant to give up their money to things like that, and they're always greedy and want to keep their money for themselves.
So the honest truth of the matter is that as an insurance company, we're in business regardless. So people are looking to make profits, and that's the truth of the matter. But the other side to it is that genuine companies that are doing insurance properly would pay you your claim as long as that claim is valid. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm not even capping when I say that. I know times when even like I'm having conversations with top of our heads of operations, and it's like, let's pay these people the claim. Even if there's like a hint of, there's like this story,
this
story not to level, not to jail, but still like, and it's just because of the fact that companies like ours want to ensure that people have good insurance experiences. Yeah. So the honest truth of the matter is like, let's be honest, like let's keep it real. If I were to open an insurance company, I want to make profits. But outside of even making profits, you need to research on the kind of insurance company that you're using. You don't want to use an insurance company that when it's time for a valid claim, that they don't pay out. So regardless of the money making scheme, a good insurance company will pay you out. So you actually pay claims. And claim processing is not that difficult. That's another thing. You guys, please. Nobody is going to come and inspect your car. Just send us real-time pictures, and our AI will do the things that it needs to do. And we'll look at it and we'll be like, yeah, this is a valid claim, and we send you your money in the end. So I feel like Nigerians have a lot to learn about insurance. I feel like Nigerians have a lot to learn about insurance.
I was reading a study and it said the insurance absorption in Africa is about 3%, which is
3?
Very, very low.
Yeah. In Nigeria, it's like 1%.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know what it is for 1% of Nigerians? Do you know how wild it is? There was a time I was doing a study, and I think we have about 10 million cars on the road, and only about 3 million are insured.
That means
people are not working. FRC people are not working.
That means and then I want to talk to you that does not have. Well, I have insurance, so I'm protected. But imagine if I didn't have, and you don't have, and you now bash me. You see these hands. I'm very gentle. I shouldn't do this here. I'm very gentle. But if you hit me and I'm having a bad day,
no.
Thank God I have insurance. Because
Omoji is gentle. I'm not gentle. Everybody knows that's driven with me, and I'm not gentle.
You can fight.
You go collect.
This fine face.
My dear, you go collect. If I cannot beat you, I'll call somebody to beat you. You go shall collect. Whether it's from my hand or someone else's hand, you go collect. Because the honest truth of the matter is that why are you moving around without insurance?
Like why?
Like it's third party, for crying out loud. You need to be able to protect the next person on the road. Because anything can happen. I remember when I initially started driving, I always tell this story. I drove into a lamp pole the first time I started driving. And then the second time, I mistakenly hit someone. Luckily for me, I had my learner's tag on. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But if I did not have insurance, like if my sister did not have insurance on her car, what would have happened? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like you need to look out for the next person. We're not saying that mistakes don't happen. We're not saying that accidents don't happen. Accidents happen in the wildest ways. I'm literally telling you, accidents happen is you don't even have it planned. You would have probably covered your day with the blood of Jesus and known that today I'm in a good mood. You're playing music in the car, you're smiling, and all of a sudden something just happens. Someone just swerves mistakenly, or someone just mistakenly hits their brakes, and anything can happen and an accident can happen. So you need to have insurance, even gadget insurance. That's one thing. That's a habit that I'm trying to pick up. And I'll be 100% transparent. I'm not the best with gadget insurance, but it's a habit I'm really, really trying to pick up. Like, we just got a TV at home, and the first thing I mentioned to my mom was, you need to get gadget insurance for this TV. Because the woman was saying, oh, my mother stressed me when we went to TV shopping. Say, I want Sony because it does not used to break. It don't usually last. LG, they'll be carrying it back to the store for them to be fixing it every time. And I'm like, Mom, if you have insurance, you don't have to worry about all these things. Like, do you know that? Kemi, I'll be listening to this. and insurance for your TV.
And talking about gadget insurance, and I'm thinking, should I say this story here? Maybe I should not say it, because you women that like checking charts, and you don't like your peace of mind. So you go digging.
Oh my goodness.
You are digging where there's no land. You're digging.
You guys, let me give you a gist. So there was an ex of mine. I can never forget it. The place, Surulewe, if you watch this, you know yourself.
Drag him.
You know yourself. You.
Don't say it.
I don't think you cheated.
Just
we don't
end
such.
it.
We're classy. We're
Just
classy.
end it.
So, my ex, I found out that he was cheating on me.
How? How did you find out? You see, women are digging. Agricultural ladies with their shovels.
But so I found out that he was cheating on me, and he denied it. We were in front of the place, so we went there to go and buy food in Surulewe. And I told him that I should bring out the phone. I explained why this individual brought out the phone. Like, why are you? So I got so pissed, and then I threw his phone, and then it hit the wall and it broke.
I can imagine that anger.
In me or in him?
In you now. But men are not usually like that, though. I don't understand.
No, I was so pissed because you denied it. Why did you lie? It's the line that pissed me off. Why did you lie? Well, my point is that in that case, I really hope that if he had gadget insurance, I don't think his claim was valid. So whoever is insurance company, they should go and collect his money. Because negligence. You were negligent in your relationship, and that's what cost.
It's a valid claim. It's a valid claim.
Omoji, why would you support them?
I don't.
But yeah, so I feel like there's so many myths, and I hope that we're able to break a couple of them on this episode. There's so many things that people don't realize about insurance, and one of the missions that My Cover Genius and My Cover.ai have is to ensure that people enjoy a good insurance experience. I think that for me is so important. I grew up on insurance right from when I was young, and it was because I was able to get that good insurance experience that even in all the companies I've worked in after that, if they don't have insurance, I'm like, do you know that for me, even like job hiring, the first question I ask is, do you guys have health insurance?
Oh, that's amazing.
I cannot work with it. There are even 2 companies I worked with, and I switched them. That was before I switched them from the former insurance company that they were working to another, because I wanted that particular one. Like, for me, that is so important. Like, for me, that is, even if I ever leave My Cover Genius, or when I do leave My Cover Genius, it's like, it's either My Cover Genius or nothing. Like, that is it for me. So I really hope that Nigerians get to experience good insurance, and from good companies, because insurance experience is very important. Because the better insurance experience is, the greater the adoption of insurance.
Yes,
the more people begin to take on insurance, and you can only have an insurance experience when you actually try insurance products. Like, you can give it a try for a month, 2 months, 3 months. It's 4,500. You people use 4,500 to eat shawarma. Give up shawarma twice in a month and you'll be all right. Everything go jail. Your health will be intact. You have a safety net financially. Yes, now, imagine shawarma or having hospital bills of like 100 and something K. So yeah.
It's not
even data.
Even data.
The math is not mathing.
And I also wanted to add to, the whole claim experience something. And this one now is for those people who want to make a fool of insurance when you want to lie about your claim experience. I feel like people like you are the ones who make people believe that insurance doesn't work when you want to lie your way into the system or say, oh, this happened when it was something else. And then people now have that idea that, oh, okay, this guy did this. You should just make sure that your claims are legitimate, and you shouldn't
lie. And
lie.
we're getting into the digital age, especially with insurance companies like ours, whereby fraud detection is so easy. You know, back in the day, it used to be a lot of paperwork and someone
Yes,
read your
yes.
story. Now it's like we have digital infrastructure that enables fraud detection and then prevents fraudulent claims. So there's no need for all of that. I think it's just about moving honestly, because you need to there's something in law that they say that who comes to equity must come with clean hands. If you want to come and enjoy good things like insurance, you have to come with good intentions. Do you understand? So yeah. So thank you guys so much for being on this episode. I want to say huge thank you to everyone. And if you guys would like to watch more videos, if we excite you so much, which I know we do,
Of
even
course.
if you're not excited, you're forced to be excited.
Famous.
Please go back to our YouTube channel. The Genius Podcast is what this show is, and you can follow us on across all social media platforms at My Cover Genius and at mycover.ai. Thank you guys so much for coming on here with us. Buy an insurance product today.
And if you have a friend. If you don't have a friend, you have an enemy.
Your mother.
Buy.
Do you know that I found out that some people's parents don't have insurance?
Stop. You want to now drag me. Oh. You now want to drag me. I'll buy for you. I'll buy.
Omoji's father, if you see this, call me. Beep me. We'll put it on Omoji's tab.
I've uninstalled your YouTube.
We'll deduct it from my salary, don't worry. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for being on here. And you subscribe, like, share, and watch out for the next episode. Bye, guys. And it's a wrap, guys, for today. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, My Cover Genius. And also don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and even LinkedIn. Like, you do not want to miss the updates at My Cover Genius. And if you'd love to purchase insurance products, you know the place to be, www.mycovergenius.com. Thank you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you the next time.